So I used to tell people when I first came home, cause like especially like if I felt like even with dudes, like I remember I remember trying to have a conversation with a dude that I ended up doing something wild to and telling him like, yo, bro, look, bro, like what's going on with you? You mentally there? You so look. Make me feel at ease. Make me comfortable. Ease my mind. Are you gonna do some bugged out shit, bro? Like we can communicate this. Because I'm aware. When I was in prison, that was a thing. Like I always tell people, when I was in maximum security prison, bro, every time you hear an argument, it get violent. There ain't no arguments without violence coming after that. There ain't no slinging mud and disrespecting each other back and forth without violence coming. And if y'all survive that violence, you still gotta talk. Cause how the fuck do I know the next time I see you in the yard, you ain't gonna try to poke me up and down? How I know when I'm in the yard and I'm in the shower or I'm in the fucking gym and I get in the shower that you ain't gonna try to come in there and cut me up or something? We gotta establish this or I fucking don't know. I'm gonna have to handle you in a certain way. So that's what's so, hold on, I gotta do this thing. That's what's so valuable about just being able to apologize. Just being able to come out and be like, hey, yo, my fault, I might have been bugging. But if you ain't building up a good track record, if you ain't throwing a bunch of things in your positive basket, then you ain't got nothing to save. So me, I start thinking about the shit I want to save. Yo, I want to save your mindset about me. I don't want you to not trust me. I don't want you to feel like I don't love you or I don't care about you. I don't never want you to wake up and feel like I'm abusing you or using you. I don't want you to feel like that. I'd rather that weight be on you. I'd rather you feel guilty. I'd rather you feel like, yo, I gotta make changes. I gotta be like, cause this is how we grow.
Man, this truck driver choked the dog shit out of my ass one day. She come out there bitch with a gun ready to shoot me.
He said, yo, he getting into it, so now he getting a little older. Remember, it was like a 5th grade, a 8th grade, however old he is now. So now he getting older, he getting bigger, he could really challenge him. I don't have to tell y'all personal stories. Because if you from where I'm from, if you grew up how I grew up, you've seen it. You've seen the kid get into it with the dude that the moms is dealing with, and who the moms to help out. Put in the chat if you're on TikTok, if you're on Twitch right now. Who is like if you had to bet your money and your life on it? Damn, my mom's dude and my brother is getting into it. But say it's your mom's dude and your older brother getting into it. Who is your mom's siding with? Who is your mom's feeling like is the op? Who gonna get kicked out? It don't even matter if the dude is a lowlife, ain't bringing nothing to the table. You gone. And you know what the table is for a kid? It's the future. It's what this kid can become if this kid is nurtured, cherished. It's what you can help this kid become. Because if the kid do it on his own,
That bitch shot at me before for real. So my relationship Well, my mama ain't your relationship with your mama. I don't have no relationship with my mama. When I got grown, it was complete disconnect, no communication. Years. But it wasn't even that when I was a kid. When I was 14, 15, I was living with people at the church. I didn't have.
Now ask people about my life. It started to go a little similar. I got a very high level of understanding. I'm a communicator. I'm so good at communicating. The people that people might think don't think the most, I'm going to get them thinking a little bit. I'm uncomfortable with people in my life that don't want to help me change for the better. And I'm uncomfortable being around people if I can't start to help them change for the better. We gonna clash. We gonna clash. Because I know what real criticism do. You know what real criticism do? Do you know what criticism from somebody that love you actually does? It makes you better. See? Remember when I was talking about that thing in prison, right? Where an argument always leads to violence. When I was in maximum security prison, every argument leads to violence. And even after the violence, if people survive and got through it, still you're going to need communication. Because mine's got to be eased or it's going to be up at every point. So me, I'm going to raise my level of understanding. I understand that it's shit at stake. So remember what I was saying, right? I'm gonna say this because I've been saying this to somebody like, yo, listen, right? At this point, we all can keep it real. Time don't heal all wounds. Time barely heal any wounds, if any wounds. And like in this situation with Cartel Bo, he's successful. Of course he can help his moms out. But ain't no wounds healed. And now that created other wounds. Because, like, he might can help his moms out. Help his moms change her life, right? But now he not inclined to do so because his moms is more like a stranger. His moms is more like a op. They running game on each other. I don't want nobody running game on me. I'd rather you feel guilty than for you to feel like you got to run game on me. I'd rather have the option of you waking up one day and being like, yo, this dude is a good person. I was wilding. I was wrong. Damn, I should fix it. Than for you to be like, I hate him. Because it's impossible to do that. You ever hear like, it be a celebrity, they family be talking. The family don't never say they hate them. Because I'm going to tell y'all, if I was to get successful in a way where where it created envy, or people was upset with me, or people like was looking at me with ulterior motives, that's an extra regret I got to have when I die. Right? Because now I regret that everybody couldn't enjoy the next level in the same way that I enjoyed it. Because it's not about revenge or shitting on people. Let me tell you something. If I got successful and I wasn't fucking with nobody that like I came up with, nobody that I knew, it wouldn't be because I just want revenge and want to shit on them. It would be because I know you ain't changed. So I know if I bring you, you know how they say everybody can't go, everybody can't come. But now I bring you in a certain environment and you can't handle yourself. You ain't got enough respect to not fuck up the next bag. You can't control yourself enough to not catapult us back to where we came from. What I would need to pay an employee, I got to give you to make you feel comfortable and you not adding on. You ain't attempting. You ain't trying.
Nowhere to go. There was people from a church that I just met the day before and going to school and everything from people. They ain't let you watch BT in the house. They had all these super strict back old school rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was serious, gang. Like, and they were really in the street. So when I paint these pictures in the store, I'm not making this shit up. This is really just what it is. So when you see that and then I explain it to you and you go back and look at her talk, you see everything I'm telling you.
And that's the other shit. So I don't know something, like I said, I just seen this, right? So I often tell people like, hey, yo, bro. Because most people that live in a way like we've been talking about, they got a small circle. Because you can't, like, so everything is fake. Even if you got a job and you talk to the people, you know, you're not in there, you're not involved with your coworkers. You don't really have friends. So basically, you surround yourself with people that you can abuse and do shit to because this your style. So you saying mad stuff that don't make no sense. Like, the moment you get outside that tiny ass little fucking box you in and start talking, people gonna be looking at you like, hey, you know this shit don't make no sense, right? So when he said, nah, just go look at everything that she was saying and you'll see. That's when you've been living in a box for so long. Everybody and their mama could see you out of pocket. Cause you gotta have a real tight circle. You gotta have a real tight circle of people you could just use and abuse when you a wild girl or a wild boy. Cause you gonna get called on it. You so out of pocket, you get enough people in your life, somebody gonna try to put you in pocket. And that's what you don't want.